where I've just accepted that my light is so bright that it causes all of the roaches to scatter in places they thought they could hide. It's just me being me. It just causes such an uproar. Like, loving yourself is such a rebellious act these days, you know? But I'm here to tell you, I am so not sorry. Place where I've just accepted.
Okay, at the top, Carter. That shit sucked low key. Like,
Reading the guys I've done the deed with.
Okay, at the top, Carter. That shit sucked low key. Like, he was like the popular D1 athlete, like kid, you know? And so I was like, oh my god, like I'm rough, I got to fuck, you know. But thinking about it now, that shit was not good. Like, and he was also playing planes, like, you can put me in the Maha Club. What's up? You know, like that song. And he also had the heat blasting, like a bitch could not function. Connor, 9.5 out of 10. Pretty solid. That was, he lived like right next to my school, like right next to it, like my school, his house. And so my mom would check my location and be like, what you doing? And I'm like, you know, just at school, catching up on my schoolwork. But nah, I wasn't doing that. Kyle, -0 out of 10. Nick, that was at his house, 5 out of 10. It was like, okay, I guess. I fucked him because I was in love with his brother.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wahaba Kodash. I want to say double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity, for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. It is the brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another lesson. And this lesson is on these two videos that you just see in front of you. And these are two examples of the women of Israel, you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American women, and just two wicked, evil women. You know, one's well, they both whores. Both of these chicks, these demons are whores. And in reality, if this was a righteous kingdom, they wouldn't even be here to breathe any more air. You know, but it's demons like this that get to circulate through the earth, and it seems like nothing happened to them. But there's a harsh judgment coming down for the women of our nation, man. And I know this video is for who the shoe fit. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, okay? Because you got women out there that's trying. You know, we don't see them too much, but they out there. But the vast majority, this is the vast majority. A lot of you women, that's the majority of you women that are in the world, man. And there's more women on earth than it is men. So a lot of you women, you about to suffer, man. You know, matter of fact, there's a scripture. I didn't pull it up, but this is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 8. I'll start at 6. All right. It's Isaiah 32 and 6. Isaiah 32 and 6. I'm sorry. This is Isaiah 32 and 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Right. And this is an example of the daughters of Israel that are at ease. These women that are at ease. Here in America, Esau, Edom, he makes this place an easy go for you. The whole world, in reality. You women in this world got life on easy mode. And the ones that are in these third world countries where maybe economics is not as big as it is over here, if you had the opportunity, you'd be doing the same shit. Okay? And you women, you need to tremble because it's not gonna be good for you very soon, man. You know? Hey, OnlyFans might throw you a bone, but Yahweh Shem Shai is not. You know? It says, rise up ye women that are at ease. When you look up that word for at ease, the Hebrew word there is sha'anan, and it says at ease, secure. careless, wanton, arrogant, all right? And this is the reason why the vast majority of the so-called Negro woman, you don't even have hair, man. It's because you don't have that natural, beautiful flowing hair. You don't have that natural beauty look. None of that. That body is all jacked up unless you do something to it. It's because of your pride, your arrogance, man. Okay? And that's what you have here. You know, in this society, women can be the biggest whores and still be accepted. Women can be the biggest liars and demons and it'll be accepted. That's another reason why the vast majority of women, when they hear this word and they hear this truth, they get offended. And these be the same ones saying they love how they love God and Jesus and all this other shit, you know, but they don't read the scriptures. And it's the reason why you got to be hard on a woman. This is another scripture. There's another scripture, Ecclesiasticus Chapter 26. Ecclesiasticus 26. And you don't want to hear this. But this is what you get. This is what you get when everything's out of order. And really, you know, the women are an example of the men out here. You know, our men are out of complete order. And look at the women. They even worse, man. You see? But nonetheless, you women, you're going to be held accountable for this shit, man. It is. She think this is cool. This is cute. You know, she going to rate the guy she slept with. You know, the one she wouldn't talk about. Right? When she should be put to death. She's a serial adulteress. She's a serial adulteress, man. She's known for fucking basketball players and getting them. Like this chick right here, Brittany Reiner. You know, she made videos about how she be getting these dudes with money, how she be letting all these dudes pop her, and then she got this one basketball player. She got him. You know, she took his. He can't even see his kid. And she charging this nigga money. She filed for divorce behind his back. All kinds of shit, man. And she said she not sorry for it. And that's the majority of you women. You'll destroy a man's life and you're not sorry for it. You'll create hell for a man that did everything for you. But then you'll turn around just like Esau and play the victim. You'll victimize yourself to try to get the blame off of you. Right? This is Ecclesiasticus 26 and make sure I'm in the right place. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 verse man, it's a couple of them. Hey, this is Ecclesiasticus 26 and 22. A harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. So you women out here that are in this harlot, okay, this harlot mentality, guess what? You're counted as spit. You're not worthy of nothing. It don't matter if your face look like something, your body look like something. You trash, and don't nobody like spit on them. You know, don't nobody want to get spat in the face. You know, but that's what you women are. And women that are married, it says, a harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against the death to her, a tower against death to her husband. You know, because she got his best interest. She gonna look out for him. You know, and to be married means the first man that you lay with, that's your husband, not no damn contract between you, the state, and your so-called husband. All right. It says a harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. And you know, a lot of us brothers, we're without women. You know what I'm saying? We real women that like that fear the Lord. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers out there, they be wondering, hey man, hey, the Most High is saving you for those women that truly fear him, man. A lot of women that were in our lives, the Most High, Yahweh Shai, took them out for a reason, man, because they do nothing but hindrance anyway, man. They're gonna hinder you just like they hindered you in the world, man. You know? So don't count it bad because certain women ain't with you, because a lot of these women are wicked. And it says a wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man. And that dude, PJ Washington, you know, that was his judgment. Now he got to deal with this succubus for the rest of his life. He got seed that came into the world through this demonic portal, man. And she don't care about that kid. She don't want to be a mother. She want to be a whore. These women out here, they want to hold on to their youth like it's an hourglass, like it's just the sand is just slipping through the hole, and they just want to hold on to the youth, man. They don't want to get old. They don't want to mature. They don't want to be responsible. They don't want to be accountable. You see? And these are two examples of that, man. You know? She over here lying to her mother. She committing all kinds of sin and iniquity, just like this one. And there's women out there that are not as famous as these people or so-called well-known as people like this demon, Brittany Renner. But this is the mentality that they're in. So a wicked woman is given to the portion given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. A dishonest woman contendeth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. And when you look up that term for reverence, okay, uh, right, when you look up that term for reverence, it says, Salakia, it's spelled wrong. Salakia. Oh my God. Come the fuck on, bro. Come on, bro. Anyway, when you look at that term for reverence, Salakia, it says deep respect for someone. It says ritual showed honor, acclaim, admiration, approbation, approval, favor, recognition, worship. See, a good woman, she's gonna have these love, because that's how you show love and affection to your husband, man, and praise. Okay, these women, they didn't praise their husbands, man. These women, they dishonor them. They dishonor their husbands and don't give a shit about it. Because in this world, there's no consequence. There's no immediate consequence for any action here. You know, you got people that commit murder and don't get held accountable for it for years, or if at all. You got women and men that commit actions in this world that are completely contrary to the word of Yahweh Bashem Awashai. And people think that, oh, you just got away with it. But like the scripture says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men are fully setting them to do evil, man. But judgment is coming. So it says a dishonest woman contemneth shame. Let's look at that word for contemneth. Okay, some of these words are a little older. It says archaic third person singular, present indicative, contempt. Let's look up that word for contempt. Contemned. It says contempt. It says to regard in contempt, to treat or regard in contempt, feeble, to look down on, scorn, to despise, right? So it says a dishonest woman despises, she's contempt of shame. She despises shame. Shame is nothing to her. That's why she said she not sorry for it. She not sorry for nothing that she's done. You know, and it'd be crazy because a bitch like this will be going through some shit with one dude, and then she just let that whole situation fuck her whole life up. And then she just go on a burning campaign where she just destroying every man that she deal with. You know? Not saying that this is her situation, but a lot of women do that shit. Because they didn't choose they weren't, the right man wasn't chosen for them. And so they just choose a bunch of dirtbag niggas. And then they become dirtbag, or they was just dirtbag from the jump. So it says a dishonest woman contendeth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. She gonna regard, fear. She gonna praise her husband. A honest woman. A shameless woman shall be accounted as a dog. It's the reason why he called a woman a bitch. Because what's a female dog? A bitch. And if you look at a female dog will be with any dog. She's not, locked down to any particular dog. She just, whoever jump on behind her, she'll just take it, man. So it says a shameless woman, and these two demons right here, they're shameless. They're shameless, man. You know, and they're indicative of the women of America and all around the world, man, but chiefly here in Babylon. It says a shameless woman shall be accounted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be accounted ungodly of all. And this is an example of that, Brittany Renner, because she dishonored her husband, PJ Washington, which he was like, I think he was like 17, she like 30 some years old, some shit like that. And she's found a sucker. She got him, and then she got the hell up out of there. Just like Janet Jackson, she divorced that Arab after having his kid, which I think he got the kid because you didn't even see her with no kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he got the kid, but she got like 500 million. So she walked away from that. She didn't care. You see? That's the women of this world, man. It says a woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in pride shall be accounted ungodly of all. A loud crying woman is a scold, shall be sought out to drive away the enemy. It says, there be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry: a man of war that suffer poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepareth such as one for the sword. And that go for you women too. You women about to be prepared for the sword, man. You know, because y'all been getting away with pretty much murder, man. Everything. Like, and Esau, he ain't getting on you. He not destroying you for this. He not judging you, just get a pass. This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 25. It says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. If she go not as thou wouldst have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. Yeah, man, you ain't got to hold on to that bitch. You got Jake out here throwing themselves in the street, killing themselves, getting thrown in prison behind demons like this, man. And it's fucked up. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. And that's what happened to PJ Washington, because that dude ain't repenting. He ain't calling on the name of Yahweh Shai. He ain't trying to get right. He ain't trying to hear the truth. You see? It says, matter of fact, I want to break that word down for 7:26. Right. So when you look up that word for snares and nets, right? Snares and nets. The Hebrew word there is mazad, mataza, matazawad. It says siege, work, bulwark, a net. You know, tricks, mutations, bulwark, feminine, interchange, animal, fish. So she uses her beauty to catch people. And that's what she did to that nigga PJ Washington. And she put it on him. And then he married that bitch. You out of your mind. Can't turn no hoe into no housewife. So it says snares and nets. Snares and nets. The Hebrew word there for nets is haram. And it says a thief, devoted thing, to dedicate it to band devotion, a net, a cursed thing. Destroy. And that's what these women are. These women minds, they're not thinking about righteousness. They don't think about judgment and anything that they do. You see women running men over with cars and shit, and totally having beating a man down and total abandonment, and they don't even care about it. They just do it like the cops ain't gonna judge them, man. And in a lot of cases they don't. All they gotta do is say he beat me, he cheated on me, some shit like that, and a bitch will walk out like it was nothing, man. Well, that time is coming to a quick end. This is Ecclesiastes 7:28. It says, I'll start at 27. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So when it comes to righteousness, out of 1,000 men, you're gonna find one righteous man. But out of 1,000 women, you ain't gonna find none that's righteous, man. They all bugged out. They all portals for Satan. And that's not saying, oh, we just hate women, because no, you got to learn how to deal with them. And the scriptures expressively teach us how to deal with a myriad of things, how to deal with each other, how to deal in your how shot, how to deal in business, how to deal in family, how to deal with women, okay? How to stay away from women like this. You know, how to get out the way. The scripture says, behold not every woman's beauty, and neither desire her for pleasure. Roughly paraphrasing. Let me see if I can find that. You got a lot of Jake that want to get in bed with these singing bitches. Like, no, the scripture tell you to stay away from a woman that sing, man. You know? It says, this is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. You see? So, and that's what happened. She put that makeup on her face, and then Jake stumbled at that beauty and shit. But don't know that bitch a whole demon. And she got a lot of trains with her, man. She got a lot of tricks with her, man. All right? It's Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to that. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of the sinner fall upon her. And that's what happens. And that's why you see Jake catching hell behind these hoes, man. But that's not gonna alleviate you, because you women, you're not the whooping stick of the Lord. You're not the like they like to say, we the prize. You're not the prize. The men are the prize. Okay? And so you women, you're gonna face judgment for this kind of shit. This is coming for you, man. And then when all hell breaks loose, man, you demons, you succubus, you ain't gonna be able to run to a man of the Lord, man, because we gonna see you from a mile away. And let them beasts out there in the field get to you. The beast of men and actual animal beasts, man. All right? You hoes, your time is up. Back in Isaiah 32 and 9, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear to my speech. Right? And these women are two examples of careless daughters of Israel. Okay? All right? It says, tremble ye, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, because when all hell breaks loose, and it's coming, all this social net that you have, this social networking net, this world social net that you have, that shit's gonna be torn to pieces, and it's not gonna come for you, man. All right, and the Lord might saving this demon for this dude to come get her, and a whole bunch of people like him that she done fucked over and she done did dirty, because the scripture says the Most High is not mocked. For that what you sow, you shall reap, man. And that go for all you women out there that ain't fucking right. That go for all you women out here that think that you getting over, that you could just burn a man life and just walk away like like in that damn movie Waiting to Exhale. The bitch got mad because he left her for an Edomite, and then she burns the car and burns the clothes in the car and walk away like she don't give a fuck, man. Well, guess what, man? You bitches gonna be in that fire. You bitches gonna be burning out here. You hoes, you about to witness a judgment that hasn't been seen before, man. So for all you brothers out there, man, hey, let this be an example to you. Like, hey, you gotta be careful who you dealing with. Don't deal with this nigga woman. I don't give a fuck if she light skin, brown skin, or whatever. Stay the fuck away from her, man. And any other women, man, if you dealing with her, you gotta vet that bitch, man. Cause they all liars. They ain't right. I know they'll say that about us. They'll generalize us. No, this the truth, man. Ain't none of them righteous. Ain't none of them righteous, man. And the scriptures say that. We didn't say that. The scriptures say that. We agree with it, man. And we believe in it. And us that have experience in this world, We believe it, man, and we know it. You know, so hey, man, this shit is crazy. But hey, judgment is coming. Hey, shalom.